for anyone who is, I don't know, considering a fermentation practice, fermenting vegetables is just like the place to start. I mean, first of all, you don't need to find any starters. Like, the starter you need is on all vegetables that you could possibly turn into your sauerkraut. So it's like, it's not that hard to find a kombucha mother, but you still have to find it before you can make kombucha. To make sauerkraut, you don't need anything like that. It's all on the vegetables. Another reason why I like to recommend fermenting vegetables as a first fermentation project is that, many people, because of our indoctrination to be so fearful of bacteria, many people are afraid of fermentation. So, the question that I've received more than any other question is, how can I be sure that I'm going to get good bacteria growing on the cabbage and not, some kind of dangerous bacteria that might make me sick or might kill somebody? How can I be sure? As it turns out, there has never been any documented case history of illness or food poisoning from fermented vegetables. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, there has never been a documented case of food poisoning or illness anywhere that they've been able to learn about of fermented vegetables. So to the degree that anyone is sort of approaching this with any anxiety, fermented vegetables is a great place to start because there is no danger to it. Every time you get vegetables submerged under their own juices, lactic acid bacteria dominate the environment, they acidify it. If by some chance the vegetables you're working with had been subjected to some kind of incidental contamination, the acidification would destroy it. And this is why acidification is so brilliant and effective as a food preservation strategy. It's because all of the organisms that we worry about that could potentially be pathogenic cannot tolerate an acidic environment. And I also can't forget that, fermented vegetables are incredibly delicious. They're incredibly supportive of good health. I mean, they're full of probiotics. They're full of fiber and roughage and what are called prebiotics, nutrients that can really feed the bacteria all the way along the intestinal tract. They're incredibly delicious and can embellish literally any meal. It's fun and easy to make.